Hey guys, I hope you guys enjoyed that little intro. If you follow me on my Instagram, you know I've been using this song for literally everything. I know I'm gonna get tired of it, but right now I'm not. I want to learn all the lyrics, especially Doja Cat's verse. So yeah, but anyway, that's besides the point of this video. So a lot of you guys don't know that I actually got my boobs reduced, and it wasn't something that I've really ever mentioned on on Instagram or YouTube, so you guys didn't even know that I thought my boobs were big. I actually posted an Instagram picture maybe about a month ago when I was 1 month post-op, I believe. No, yeah, I could be wrong. Some of you guys that do watch my Instagram story, you might have caught the day that I was actually going in for my surgery, because I was so nervous, and I came on my Instagram story and I was just like, guys, I really was not going to talk about this, because I just felt like every single time, or at least watching other influencers or just anybody honestly get surgery, people want to associate that with you being insecure about yourself and you want to change yourself. So I really didn't want to talk about it, because I know I just felt like people were going to kind of attack me, and I was just like, But then I was just like, you know what? F it. It's my body. I can do whatever I want. And honestly, if it was up to me, I probably would have gotten more surgery, not like cosmetics. Well, basically cosmetic surgery, but surgery that has to do with my scars. If you guys know, I'm a burn survivor, and I did get surgery when I was growing up, but my mom decided to not put my younger sister and I through surgery anymore until we turn like 18, and we want to make that decision for ourselves, then we can. When I turned 18, I had the rights to go ahead and decide if I wanted to do anything with my scars, get any surgery done. And the hospital that took us in, Shriners Hospital, was actually offering us free on surgery, because that was the hospital that actually took us when we came to the United States. So when I turned 18, I could have went ahead and gotten surgery, but I was just really scared. Not about pain. I have a really high tolerance of pain, but I was like really scared about what if. That's my fear with surgery. What if this goes wrong? I already have this scar. Do I want it to completely change my face? Like, I'm just scared of what ifs, because surgery sometimes, some people come out looking really good, and sometimes you're just not that lucky. So that has been one of my fears, and that has been the reason why I haven't gotten any surgery anymore. It's not like I'm against surgery, but I am against excessive surgery. I'm going to tell you guys the reason why I got my boobs done, and then I'm going to go ahead and move forward to answering some of the questions that you guys left on my Instagram page. Do not just go off of my video. I would encourage you to still do more research before you decide to do it, because whatever kind of surgery you're ever getting, it's a big deal, okay? Especially when you're being put to sleep, it's a big deal. I don't care how small or how big it is. It's a big deal. The reason why I decided to get my surgery is because I personally felt like my boobs were just too big. I started growing my boobs out when I was 9. That's when I realized my boobs started coming in. I remember this so vividly because I was back in Nigeria, and I went to my neighbor's house, and they used to make fun of me like, oh, Shalom, you're coming out with boobies. And I used to like cover it, because I was just like, early developer. Is that what they call it? Early developer. I realized I really did not like the size of my boobs. And my boobs were pretty like perky and up. A lot of you guys actually complimented me for that. And some of you guys thought I had surgery before I even got the boobs reduction. You guys thought like my boobs, because my boobs was so up, yeah, I thought I had surgery before, and I never did. Like legit, I have social media friends that I would meet up with that I guess sometimes just they don't believe me that my boobs were real. I just felt like my boobs were big for my body, and sometimes I honestly would get like a bit of a back pain or chest pain. I'm not sure if that was the cause of it. My boobs were not as big as like some people, and I guess that's the reason why some people were saying your boobs were never really big, so why did you get a reduction? Yeah, to me, I felt like it was big. I couldn't really wear a lot of the stuff that I want to wear. Like this top that I'm wearing today. See, I could wear this. But before, my boobs would literally be purging out on top and on the side here. And I hated that. I just hated it that I cannot wear something and just be cute without my boobs showing way too much. And sometimes it used to look like I'm trying to show my boobs off, but I really wasn't. I just wanted to wear a cute top that I thought was cute. But yeah, I know some people are saying, oh, why didn't you wait until you have your baby? I don't know when I'm gonna have a baby or if I'm ever even gonna have a kid. I know I do want a kid, but I don't know when, and so I'm not about to just like stop my whole entire life for what might happen in the future, what might or might not happen in the future. So I'm living in this moment right now, and let me be happy in this moment, okay? It's okay. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and start with some screenshot that I took of your statements or questions that you guys have for me. So this person said, thank you for talking about this surgery. I'm 17 and I had big boobs since I was 11. I'm currently a 32 triple D, if not already quattro 40s, quantos D's? I don't know. Size. I have been scoring the internet and especially YouTube to see other people's journey when getting a reduction, and I have only found a limited few. I know there's really not a lot of videos about reduction. You will find a lot of videos about people actually getting breast implant versus like breast reduction. My question is, did you have a boobs job, or just for lack of a better word, regretted it? Or did you have naturally big boobs and wanted to get rid of it? Yes, I just have naturally big boobs and wanted to get it smaller. Not rid of it, smaller. But yeah, no, I have never gotten my boobs done. So this is my first boobs job, and it's the reduction. Next question is, where did you go for your surgery? I want mine done too. I went to Miami. I don't know if I'm gonna like tell you guys detail about my doctor. I guess it wouldn't hurt, but the reason why I'm kind of skeptical about saying that is because initially they did ask me if I wanted to talk about it and make a video on it, and they were gonna give me a discount, and I said no because I didn't want to. So I did pay full price for my surgery, but I'm just doing this video just because of the lack of it on the internet, and because you guys actually did ask me about it, so that's why I paid full. I didn't get a discount or anything from that. But yeah, my doctor, he's in Miami. Honestly, you can find a lot of doctors in Miami. That's like the place. But anywhere else, honestly, just do your research. I know there's this page called Self something. I think it's like where they have all doctors, like surgical doctors that you can find. If I can remember, I know I saw them on Instagram. If I can remember, I will put it in the description bar down below. But then at the same time, I like legit don't want to do that because I'm not promoting surgery. How long did the surgery take? It took about 2 to 3 hours. My doctor did say that my surgery was probably the easiest and fastest that he has ever done because there wasn't really much to do with my boob. You as the patient, you're not gonna know that. You're gonna feel like you were in there for like 5 seconds because you will be knocked out, and the next second you know, you're probably back in your bed kind of waking up. So that was the case for me. I was just knocked out. I'm just laying there like, y'all just really gonna let me here? Are you guys gonna put me to sleep? And the whole time I didn't realize that they have already put the anesthesia on me, and they were just waiting for my ass to be knocked out. And so the next thing I knew, I was up and I had a little chest pain, whatever. And so the next question she asks is there any long recovery time? Will it affect the breastfeeding in the future? First question, is there any long recovery time? You can be up and about like 2 to 3 days after your surgery. I mean, they do recommend that, you know, the first 2 days you just like kind of chill, relax. Yeah, so yeah, you should be up in like 2 to 3 days. It shouldn't take you like a whole week. You do have to take it slow. Try not to raise your arm high, like maybe about this that you can do. So do not try to do, you know, anything high. Try to grab anything heavy, nothing like that. So you do have to take it very slow for maybe a month or so. The next question is, will it affect breastfeeding in the future? It really does depend. Some people do say that they are able to still breastfeed and some people are not. So I'm not really exactly sure what might be the case on if you can or cannot. But I guess it just varies. Personally, to me, I guess right now, in my age and my mindset, I'm not really thinking about breastfeeding. But if you are and that's a huge priority for you, then I would basically encourage you maybe after you have your kids, if that is a priority for you. But if it's not, then do whatever you want to do whenever you want to do it. This next question is, did you get any implants too? No, I did not get any implants. I did get a breast lift. So with reduction, this is what my doctor told me. With breast reduction, you automatically get a breast lift with it, because that's just the 2 and 2 just have to go in together. But I'm pretty sure if you don't want a breast lift, they can figure out a way to not do that. So my nipples actually had to be repositioned. That's the word I was trying to look for. Repositioned, because you're taking a piece of the skin, the boobs, so you can't have it in the same spot. So if that was the case, my nipple would be like down here. So they have to like reposition it. So my whole nipple right here is actually detached and reattached. I know that's crazy. Surgery. But yeah, so the kind of incision that I got is actually, I believe it was called like the lollipop incision. So basically, I know I have the scar here and then it goes up, and then the nipple is like, you know, cut out. So that makes like a lollipop incision. Okay, so next question the person asks is, scarring and itchy. So basically they're asking if I have any scarrings or itchiness. Yes, I do have scarring, and that is one thing that my doctor notified me of. He was like, are you okay with getting scarred? And also they're going to ask, my doctor asked me if I had like history of like keloid. So I'm guessing some people do get keloid easily, but I feel like I know the reason why people get keloid. So if you obviously irritate your scars, most likely is going to keloid up, hence the reason why I have this on my face. And that's because when I got burned, I was scratching this side of my face more than this side, so this whole side also was completely burned too. But for some reason I scratched this side and I irritated it, so it kind of basically keloid up. And even my shoulder, like right here, this one is more keloid. I wouldn't say it's super keloid, but it's more, you know, like you could kind of see it, versus this side is much more flatter, like there's burn. You can see that, but it's much flatter. And by the way, I do have a tattoo. And I would just recommend, if you feel like you have to scratch, to just like rub it gently. But don't do that for too much either, for way too long either. Next question is, did insurance cover it? I heard they do sometimes. Yes, I asked my doctor and they said some insurance, you do have to like check with your insurance, but some insurance can either cover half of it, and some can actually completely cover the whole thing, especially if it's like a health issue for you. Then that is a way to probably get your insurance to help you cover it up. But yeah, I would definitely just encourage you to check in with your insurance first. You'll be surprised. some insurance actually do. Maybe not all cosmetics surgery, but they do, so just check with them. Some of you guys might be wondering how much I paid, and I initially was not going to tell the price that I paid, but I guess this is going to kind of give you idea of how much it should cost you, so you're not getting ripped off or somebody is not like a scam. It's not a real doctor and they just do like backstreet surgery. You don't want that. So for me, for the size of my boobs, I'm pretty sure it does varies from size to and the work that needs to be done. I'm not sure, but for me it was $6,000 and few $100s. I think it was like $6,200. And that is a lot, but it was worth it because I'm really happy with my boobs now. Wish they were smaller, but I'm happy. And I will tell you guys why my doctor didn't go as small as possible, even though I want them smaller. He was basically saying that it wouldn't be proportionate to my body if he would have went way smaller, because then I would just have like, you know, little boobs just sitting on the center of my chest, and that just wouldn't look quite pleasing. So he just kind of went and did as much as he can without making me look weird, which I actually appreciate, because I wouldn't want to just have like little things just sitting in the center looking weird. So yeah. So the next question is, did the cuts hurt a lot during the healing process? No, they didn't hurt. Yeah, no, they actually did not hurt, but you do get pain medicine. I'm pretty sure for like the few days going back home, you do kind of feel some pain, but I feel like it's not like a pain where you are crying. It's more so discomfort. But yeah, they prescribed some pain medicine, and one of them was Percocet, and I had to stop taking them because they make you hella relax, guys, like so mellow. But yeah, so you do get some pain medicine to just kind of help with the discomfort. I would just say it's kind of like really tight, because after my surgery my boobs were like 3 times the bigger what they were before, and it was just so tight, like right here on my chest. It felt like it was just going to like rip apart. So even when I cough or laugh, I do it so like the smallest cough that I could cough, because it was just super tight, and it felt like if I cough any harder, it was just going to rip apart. But after like a week or 2 later, it really started like, you know, coming together. Now I don't have any of that tightness at all. Everything is just like back to normal. I don't know if I mentioned this. You are completely banded up around everywhere, and you're not supposed to take your band-aid. So you can take shower, but don't take the band-aid. When you come out of the shower, take a towel or napkin and dry those band-aid, and then take a blow dryer and dry it before you put on any clothes, because you have to keep that dry. I don't know if I'm going to post a picture of my boobs and try to cover the nipples. I don't know if I feel comfortable doing that, especially on my channel. So I don't know, but I'm kind of trying to explain the visual of what it looks like. So my scars on the bottom of my boobs are really like not noticeable, because they just camouflage with my actual skin, so you can't see it. But like the scar that's going up this way, that one is super flat, but you can kind of see that it's a scar, so it's kind of lighter than my skin. I'm not sure if it's gonna get darker. Yeah, so do let me know if this was helpful. And I also would say this again, this is in no way promoting surgery, but if it is something that's an issue for you, then definitely go ahead and do more research on it and on the doctor that you're going to, and just make sure they are legit and know what the heck they're doing. If I did not answer some questions that you have, please leave it in the comment section down below. I will be going around and just answering any extra questions that you might have. But yeah, guys, like I said, thank you for watching this video. Remember to always be your own kind of beautiful, and make sure you subscribe to my channel and follow me on my Instagram and Twitter and Snapchat, because that's where sometimes, you know, I give you guys the update. So yeah, thank you for watching. Remember to always be your own kind of beautiful.